Hello, myself, because I'm the only one here. We are going to have some fun and figure out how to talk like a human being. I was dressed up nicely for church today, and it made me feel like I wanted to document my beautiful hair, which isn't really all that beautiful. It keeps falling out. Anyway, today I am going to look through 3,000 questions about me, and I doubt we'll get through very many, and I don't know if I can even read through some of them because some of them might be personal, like super personal, but I flipped through here and there were some pretty fun questions, so it'll be interesting. So future me, one day when you see this, you'll be thinking either some of these answers are no longer accurate or maybe some of them still are relevant. I don't know. Today in particular, so let's just start with question. I don't know. We'll go through here. I'm not very good at public speaking, but I'm trying to improve that. That's kind of the goal with these uploads. And yeah, is this what a Twitch thought feels like? I don't know. Let's see. And I don't know why I have headphones in. I see I have a viewer. Welcome, viewer. We're going to have a good time together, I feel like. Just you and me. Here's a good question. Have you ever eaten a whole tube of Pringles by yourself? Yes. Probably. I've probably eaten 3 tubes of Pringles by myself in one sitting before. However, I don't usually purchase Pringles because to me they are expensive. That was the word. See, this is why I don't do live streams, because then I have all these jilting pauses between everything I say, all the words that I say. And my writing is so much stronger. But that's what we're here to try to improve. So, hello. And this is really interesting. I'm getting to learn quite a bit about how streaming even works. So we'll see what happens. I'll probably come up with some more fun, creative things, maybe. I don't know. Would it be better if I turned my light on? How about this one? Did that just make me look sweatier? Oh, I look shiny. Like a bald guy's head. So, let's see. Oh, how old do you think is too old to have a baby? I don't think you're ever too old. If you feel like you want a baby, you can have a baby. You want to have a baby, go and have one right now. Well, I mean, it'll take a little while, but you can have one now. I mean, look at, what was it, Abraham and Sarah? They wanted a baby very desperately. Those were 2 people in the Bible. And they kept praying and hoping for one, and they were pretty dang old when they finally had their son. So you're never too old. I mean, there have been people. There is a lady, I think there's a Guinness Book of World Record. We're going to find out right now. She had 69 children, I think. Guinness Book Yeah, Fyodor, I apologize to, I think it's in Russia. I apologize for totally slaughtering the names. I do not speak Russian or wherever this is from, but it's Fyodor Vasilyev and his first wife, Valentina Vasilyev. They are alleged to hold the record for the most children a couple has parented. She gave birth to a total of 69 children. Very nice. And 16 pairs of twins, 7 sets of triplets, and 4 sets of quadruplets between 1725 and 1765. A total of 27 births. Holy mackerel. I wonder, but I want to find out how old she was after the last child. Forgive me, I'm not any good with math. I mean, let's see. So, well, it doesn't say when she was born or anything. So I don't know. Oh, 2 viewers. Hello, 2 viewers. Good to meet you. Today I got on a bit of a tangent about having babies and how you are never too old to have a baby. But we're just going through random questions in here. And so let's find another random one that won't make me feel like I'm having an existential crisis. This book does have some very intense questions, which is why I've just kind of randomly picked some to answer because I was not emotionally ready to answer some of them. Let's see. What can you do to make your life better? That is a loaded question. I feel like there's a lot of things I could do to make my life better, like eating healthy. Let me show you the candy I have stashed away in my closet, and you'll understand how I am not a healthy person. Hold on there. Here's the first few handfuls. We've got sour neon crawlers, all bought at Tractor Supply Company. Wonderful place. Soft Australian licorice. These are peach rings. You're wrong if you don't like these. Root beer barrels, and these are kind of a disappointment. One, because I don't like root beer. I bought this so I could try to make friends. It's a lot easier to make friends if you can offer candy. So root beer, hard candies, but they're not shaped in barrels, which is despicable. Original caramel creams, mini ring mix, soft and chewy candy. It doesn't really tell you what the flavor is, so I'm interested to see what those taste like. And then that's just some of them. Okay, here's my next stack. You know I'm crazy. My old roommate would tell you that I'm her sugar granny. So this is just genuine proof of that. Oh, there's more. Hang on. Let's see. I've got a Papa John brownie in the fridge. Cookie dough, Ritter Sport chocolates, and also ice cream. You're not a Larson if you don't have ice cream running through your veins. All right, so now we're going to go through these candies. Whoops. I don't even know. I think these are from Sweden. Like, there's no English on this. Oh, France. Okay. Well, I'm not even going to attempt to read what it says because I'm not a French-speaking person. I speak English, attempted Spanish, and am somewhat fluent in German. Not really anymore. This is like a chocolate wafer. And these are caramel wafers. I got these to give to a friend. Mainly because I thought the packaging was very nice. I was really sad when the brown packaging got crushed in my luggage. This is wild cherry. They're also like the root beer barrels, but they don't have the shape. Lemon drops, not lemon shaped. I don't know if I've tried these before. Bitto honey. I bought so much candy. I wanted to make so many friends. Cherry slices and fruit slices. I ate the orange ones before I got here. With the help of my family, of course. If you know who I am, that would be not as impressive a feat as one would think. That would simply be because I have many family members. Not everyone's at home, so I can't tell you honestly. Yeah, I think there were 12 people in the house, so. All right, now I'm sorry for going on another tangent, but now you know I have a sweet tooth. And don't be afraid to send me some chats. Let me know what candies you guys like. Let's see. Have you guys been chatting and I just don't know? Oops. I don't know what that is. I don't know how live streams work. Help me. Heaven help me. All right, so we're going on to some more questions. My roommate also told me that this would be a very handy book for a fan stalker if I ever had one. And if they snuck into my house, they could pull it out and know all the answers to my inner secrets. So, let's see. You know what I should do? I should just randomly turn the page. We'll see where it lands. Who would you rather hang out for a day, Superman or Batman? I think Batman, because then he would show me around his cool house and he could take me around in his car, his Batmobile. Right? I am not as into superheroes as I used to be, so I don't really know what the pros and cons to hanging out with Batman versus Superman would be. So I don't know, but I would say Batman. Let's see. Random. Do you like throwing parties? I am an introvert, which is another reason I struggle with uploading videos. I feel like I'm putting too much out there for people to see. This is me trying. Oh, okay. But do I like throwing parties? So define party. To me, a party would be having a couple of people over and we could watch a movie and play games and maybe even do a service project and a fun activity together. That to me is a party. But I know in today's day and age, a lot of people consider a party being a throbbing musical thing. The whole apartment shaking. There's 200 people there. And drugs, alcohol, I don't know. I'm very sheltered. Do you like parties? Tell me. Have you ever maxed out your credit cards, and if so, on what? I don't have a credit card. I should probably get one, though, so I can buy a house one day. That would be nice. Let's see. Are you any good at burlap sack races? I have no idea. I have never done one. What celebrity makes you want to scream in a bad way? Can I answer that? I feel like I might offend people. Obviously, our current president, Mr. Biden, makes me struggle. President. My roommate that I keep referencing just messaged me, so let's see what she said. Oh, I don't know how to turn on the live chat. How do you do that? I'm just stupid, that's all. Don't worry about it. There's like a share button. All right, YouTube, help me out here. How to turn on live chat on YouTube. And this is why I don't live stream, guys. Or haven't in the past. We're going to learn how to do this. I'm not sure what even is the point of live streams. Can someone explain that to me once I figure out how to turn on the chat? Let's see. How to live chat. I guess it's going to have to be a YouTube video because there aren't any articles as far as I can see. Oh, geez, there's like a million steps, guys. I just want to turn on live chat. That's all I care about. I apologize, guys. I'm sorry. So apparently I can go on mobile. We're learning things today. Man, I didn't want to learn anything today. Why would they do this to me? Let's see, edit. I didn't see. Allow comments. I don't know. Someone smarter than me, help! Please. Okay. I just want to how turn on to use chat. I should probably just end the stream in sheer embarrassment. This one's antiquated, this video I'm looking at. It's uploaded 2018, and he's suggesting to click on a certain icon that no longer exists. I'm in trouble. Help me, help me. I'm surprised. I thought, like, before you turn it on, you would think they would have. Let's see, here's an edit button. What does that mean? Let's see, custom made. Public restrictions, category. Okay, thank you, Sir Jana, my wonderful, wonderful person. She sent me a message. Members only live chat. Sign into YouTube Studio. At the top right, click Create, Go Live. From the left, click Stream. Previous stream select. Edit. That's what I just clicked on. Live chat? I don't see live chat. That's the problem. See, I'm actually in a granny in a young woman's body because I am a techno dinosaur. I don't understand how to do anything. You would have laughed if you saw me trying to set up my internet router the other day. Customization. I don't know. Oh, why is it disabled? Live chat. Learn more. Is it because I said, oh, you know what? I think I know what to do. I think I have the solution. Because I accidentally had it on Yes, It's Made for Kids. And they probably don't want live chat. Yeah, they probably don't want live chat on something for children. There we go. There we go. You should be, if you feel like you're able to chat, you should be able to now. What did you... Yeah, I just fixed it, or I should have just fixed it. Let me try editing again just to make sure. Oh, this will be fun to watch. Troubleshooting, real time, the movie. Yeah, I have live chat on. Anyone can send messages. Yep. I mean, I don't know. I just changed it. So, see, if you feel the urge to chat for whatever reason, you want to tell me to go die in a hole, you're welcome to do that, or you should be able to now. So, all right, continuing on with 3,000 questions about me. What is the most beautiful city in the world? Well, I'm in Chicago right now. I'm sure people could probably attest to that being the most beautiful city in the world for whatever reason. I am not a city person. I mean, I feel like every place I've ever been to has beautiful aspects of it. There's also been negative aspects. So no matter what city you go to, I feel like there's always something nice about it. So in Chicago in particular, what I like about it is that there's little neighborhoods that have beautiful architecture, all different periods, all seem to be crammed together in the same neighborhood, which is really neat. I love that. I don't know. Oh, it's close to Lake Michigan, so you can see there's a beautiful, it almost looks like an ocean skyline. I don't know. I don't really know what the most beautiful city in the world would be subjectively. All right. Oh, okay. Cool. Wait, where did you write? Where did you write, my dear, beautiful friend? I guess I don't know anything about streams because, well, very obvious at this point. But is it just me, or doesn't the chat pop up somewhere? Like, how do you see what people are writing? Oh, my landlord. Cancel. Okay, now we're going to learn another thing, how to see what people are writing on a live stream. YouTube. Why does everyone insist on making a video? I just want to read an article. YouTube watch, but not on, but you can mentioning their username. Mountain Dew studying. Are you on here somewhere? I'm surprised you're even watching. Shouldn't you be studying? Let's see. Well, I'll have to figure these things out for the next time I stream, if I ever stream again. That's okay. The goal of today was to simply feel confident and to improve my public speaking abilities, as it's very public to my one audience member, which I'm very appreciative of course. Don't you feel disheartened or anything? Should I make faces? Some people are really good at making faces. They do that like for their YouTube thumbnails. And it always looks so silly when it's something redundant. It just I can do frog lips. They can stretch pretty far if you think about it. Didn't know you'd be seeing that today. All right, next question. What do you love on your burger or veggie burger? Bacon. That is my answer. Bacon, no mayo. Also, why would you put vegetables on a hamburger? That's just disgusting. Nah, I don't mind lettuce. Lettuce is fine. I don't like the raw onions or tomatoes or, as we've established early on in this stream, I am not a healthy eater. I just love tasty things. Pickles, I do love pickles, but I don't know if I love them on a burger. What else do I love on a burger? Bacon, like a good meaty beef patty, especially with spice, some sort of spice on it. I don't know. I guess I don't eat burgers that often, to be honest. Bacon's the pretty much the answer, though. Let's see. What do you want to do when you retire? Sleep. Get all the sleep I've missed. If I have grandkids at that point, hang out with my grandkids, bother my kids. Let's see what else we got. Let's find a better answer. Have you ever been bitten or attacked by an animal? If so, what and why? I feel like I've disturbed quite a few animals. A skink is a type of lizard. They're very common, pretty harmless, honestly. I used to catch them. They're everywhere in Maryland, and I would pick them up. And usually they would get kind of nervous when you'd pick them up, so They wouldn't do anything, but I got a feisty one time. It didn't hurt, but it was just biting at me. And it felt kind of like if someone pinched you, but not hard enough to do any damage. But I decided he deserves to just be let go. I don't need to bother him. There have been a couple of times where the dogs we've had throughout my life would nip at my heels or bite my legs. Or the worst one was my old dog, Buster. So he was an Australian Silky Terrier. He loved those rawhide bones that are like the size of my finger, honestly. And I used to play with him. He'd like play bite. He'd pretend to kind of bite down on my hands. And I was waving the bone in front of his nose, and he leapt out and grabbed this finger, actually, and it was by my nail. And he just bit down like he was trying to bite down on the bone, because I think he thought it was the bone. And I knew he didn't mean to, but that was probably the worst bite I ever had. I know anyone who deals with animals is probably laughing if they see this in the future one day, but yeah. Let's see. Boopy-doopy-doo. Boopy-doopy-doo. Ooh, you guys want to see a cool pocket knife I have? So this is a buck knife, and I think it's an Iceman. Doesn't have a lot of bells and whistles or anything, but it's really handy. It's got a nice sharp edge and very good point. It's very handy for if you're in the woods. Right now, I've been using it to cut boxes down after getting all my furniture for this apartment. But it'll be really handy when I eventually do camping trips and roughing it out in the woods, because I love that stuff. So it'll be good to have. I can slice through branches a lot more easily. It's actually quite hefty, so you can actually pound down nails with it. That's how sturdy this is. So let's see, we've been on quite a tangent here. Let's see. Have you ever tried to get someone fired? Pardon me. If so, why? So, in my last job, I've never attempted to get anybody fired. That's the last thing I'd want to do. I don't think it's right to get rid of people unless, like, you have something really heavy against them. Like, if they're assaulting people kind of thing. But there was one girl that was so frustrating to me. She was more of a hindrance, and I felt like I was seeing her slacking off all the time. She was kind of rude to customers and to other people. I don't know if she was intentionally doing it to be mean. I don't think she was trying to be mean. But there were a few times where I never make complaints about people, but there were a few times that I brought it up with my manager, because what else am I supposed to do to try to rectify the situation? So that's the closest I would say about trying to get somebody fired. And she wasn't fired. Let's see. Which actor or actress would you want to play you in a movie of your life? I would want whoever is good at acting. I don't think I'd ever want a movie of my life, if I'm honest. I don't think I'm interesting enough to get people stuck in a theater watching a story about me. However, if I had to pick an actress, I think I would love Amy Adams to do it. I think she just has a very upbeat personality, and I hope that's what comes across from me. So, yeah, I'd say Amy Adams. She's the actress who played Giselle in Enchanted. Fantastic film. Let's see. This is an interesting one. What do you believe is the deadliest sin? Now, if we're going by the 7 deadly sins, actually, I have to look those up. I don't know. I have them memorized. Let's see, 7 deadly sins. Because I know there's pride, wrath, lust, gluttony, envy, sloth. Did I say pride already? What did I miss? Pride, greed, lust, envy, gluttony, wrath, sloth. Oh, I think I got all of them. If I had to go from the 7 deadly sins, I would say the deadliest would probably be pride. Because either pride, maybe envy. Because, like, the other sins are things that can come from the other ones. I think pride is when you're too selfish. This was what I was going to get to. Because if I had to say there was a single sin that would be bad, like to cause other problems, would be selfishness. Because when you're selfish, you're only thinking about yourself. When you think about yourself, you're engulfed in all your own, like for instance, if we're going by the 7 deadly ones from Catholic ideology, we would say, well, wrath is pretty bad. You know, you act out in anger and end up harming others. You do things in the moment that aren't good. However, like your pride in yourself or your selfishness is what causes that, because you can feel anger, but feeling anger and acting upon it in a bad way are 2 different things. So anyway, I would say selfishness is probably the worst of the sins. And I think that it's the core of what all other sins stem from. So that is my philosophical thought for the day. Thank you, book. I think I'll only stream for a bit longer as I am starving. And I'll let my gluttony take over for today. Let's see, what else do we got here? Randomness. When was the last time you tried something new? What was it? Well, let's see. Went to the Renaissance Fair in Maryland recently. It's in Annapolis. No, I've done that before. What's something new that I've tried? Well, putting together furniture was a new one for me. We'll have to get with that. When did you last go to the beach? The other day, actually. I went to the shore on Lake Michigan. It was on Labor Day, and I was walking around just to see the sights. I didn't have a swimsuit on me or anything. But in Maryland, I went to the beach all the time, so That's a normal thing for me. What else we got here? Book. See, I don't like ones like this. If you were a double agent, what would be your code name? No clue. Like, it's a code name. If I want it to be as different from your own as it could be. Maybe something from, like, India? Or Scandinavian part of me that runs in my veins. I would probably want to pick a really cool Viking name. In fact, let's look up a Viking name right now. Vikings for girls. No, I want to do something that seems like people would see it and go, that doesn't seem like you. Ooh, Borkhild. I like that one. No offense to anyone named Borkhild. I'm not making fun of that. I'm just saying it's very different from my name. So let's see. Astra, Astrid, Borghild, Bjornhild. And I'm probably destroying these. I apologize to all Norse lovers. Ooh, you know what? I'd go with Idun. Because... Wait, no, Ilna. I'd go with Ilna. Because my brother and I watched the Klaus movie a couple years ago. And it's a really amazing Netflix animated children's film. And there's a character that he swears to goodness looks like me. I didn't see it, but her name, I think, was, or maybe it was Ilva. Whatever it was, something like that. That would be my code name. No. What do you think every couple should do on their honeymoon? Get away from their family and have some alone time. Or, I mean, isn't that the definition of a honeymoon? I would say discuss your dreams for the future. I think that's a good heart-to-heart that you can have and share on your very first time as a married couple. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go and answer these again when I write these down. And they might be different. I don't know. As a kid, what was your favorite thing to do after school? Definitely read. I loved coming home to read. I was always anxious to get back to the story I was into. Either that or I also loved playing outside. I wanted to always just come home and go walking through the vineyards. We lived in Rüdesheim in Germany. It's on the Rhine River. There are lots of vineyards. It's a winemaking town. It's very famous for that reason. The Christmas markets there are remarkable. Anyway, it was just a nice place to walk around. I loved being outside. So I would say those were my two things that I loved and was anxious to come home and do. What present do you think is appropriate to give a teacher in appreciation? And I think that depends on the situation. It varies by how close you were to that teacher, in what context you know the teacher, like gender differences. There's a lot of different things. There's a lot of, I don't think it would be appropriate for, let's say, like a teenager to give a young woman teacher like a necklace or something like that. However, I don't know, it just depends. I feel like art and candy, that kind of stuff, is safe to give teachers of any section, any age level, any denomination. All right, I'm going to do 5 more questions and then we'll go ahead and end the stream. Future Lindsay, you're going to watch this and think, wow, Lindsay, you're such a dingus. You don't know anything you're talking about. You just wanted to show off your braid that you did that day. In fact, I should just turn around for a minute here and let you enjoy that, even though it's a complete mess. When I was walking to church today, it was really warm, and I actually sweat so badly that I had pit stains just coming down, so I was really nervous about that showing up, but it looks like it's been fine, so anyway, my hair was just falling all over the place, but I love my hair. That's the thing I'm vain about. So 5 more questions, and I'm going to thank you for being here with me, future me. So what do we got here? If you could choose the profession of your child, would you or would you let them? I would let them. Like, I might show them that they have an opportunity that would be very good, but if it's not in their heart of hearts to do it, then don't do it. Like, I don't understand pushing your own ideology or ideas of what they should be doing onto them. So, no. I mean, no, we'll get into that another time. Do you believe the truth will set you free, or is it overrated? I believe that you should always tell the truth, no matter the situation. I think, okay, you people who are into, like, ethics, and who is his name? Kant? You'd probably come at me and say, oh no, what if, like, a robber came in and said, like, where's your family? You know, you probably shouldn't tell the truth then. But in all other circumstances, I would say that in general, telling the truth is the best thing you can do. Anytime I have lied in the past, it's always come back to bite me. It's not good. It's not good. And what happens when you're truthful? People will know you're honest. They will trust you no matter what, because you've always told the truth, even when it was difficult. And 2, it's actually really lifting of your spirit. You don't feel as burdened when you tell a lie. You not only have to keep track of the lie and remember what you even said, but you feel burdened by this lie. You know that at any point you could get called out. It's not good. When you speak the truth, you don't have to remember anything, and you just feel free. So yes, my long answer to that question is yes, the truth will set you free. What things do you want to have in common with your significant other? Well, obviously, like, you don't want to have the things that are in common be something that doesn't matter. You want to have things in common that are your core principles. So I think my core beliefs in my convictions, my standards, the things that I fight for, those should be what we have in common. So otherwise, you will have a rift in your relationship in the future. And hello, viewer, I am not a relationship expert. I was just answering questions. So let's keep going on. Okay, we're going to do, we keep getting really intense questions. What is your favorite thing to do when couch surfing? Reading, writing, watching movies. Oh, and just laying there and thinking. Those are my couch surfing activities. No, that's a stupid question. What is a lie your parents or teacher would always tell you? You need to go to college. In all seriousness, like, yeah, I wish that the lie wasn't that you should go to college. The lie was the implication that you wouldn't be successful unless you went to college. And I feel that I could have saved a lot of time and energy. I mean, I ended up going to college, but I think there are quite a few people who probably struggled in the same way that I did, where they could have had the answers they needed by going to a different studying institution, like a trade school for HVAC, that kind of thing. So that's the lie I felt like I was told. You need to go to college. Yeah, that's something I do is bite my lip. What is the biggest problem you've ever solved? I'm not going to answer that one because I don't know. What is your favorite boy's name beginning with the letter D? Dimitri. That's a name I want to name one of my future sons, actually. And I think we have 2 more questions. Are you putting any part of your life on hold? Yes, I have projects for like future films I would like to create that I cannot do right now until I have the right crew, the right equipment, the right everything. So there's certain things that I cannot do until I have a crew and a team. So I have to just tell myself, like, these stories that you really want to tell, you're going to have to hold off for a little while. So I pray that one day they will be seen by people, but if not, then, that's life. And here's the last one. Have you ever been in a play for school or of any kind of theater? If so, what was the title? I don't know what the title was. I was so young. I was in kindergarten. We were doing a Christmas play, and I was one of Santa's reindeer. But I couldn't tell you. I think the story was about him firing an elf, if I'm honest. Anyway, thank you for the few people who were here to join me today. It was fun. It felt good to kind of just talk and feel like I was talking to someone. I haven't had a lot of people to talk to since I moved to Chicago, so this is kind of a nice outlet. I'm hoping to improve my speech, to cut down the uhs, to just be a lot better in public speaking and in confidence. So that was the objective, and thank you all so much for being here. I had a lot of fun. I'm hoping that in the future I can think of some creative things to do for live streams, but for the most part, I will not be doing live streams. I will be continuing to do my randomness that the videos I make are, and we'll be uploading those. I have some in the works, and eventually I'll get them uploaded. So thank you all so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Oh, sorry, it's awkward.